Hello educators, my name is Stacy Crabb. Today I'm going to be making a two-part video on how you can use Google Forms in your lessons for formative assessment. You'll see I have a split screen up here. On the left, I have the DOE lesson for the HMH, and on the right, I have my Google open. So how you would get into your Google Forms is you would go into your Google Waffle here. Usually it's down near the bottom. I guess it maybe came to the top because I recently used it, but it's purple. Okay, and you're going to click on Google Forms. They do have different templates up that you can use. However, I usually just go for the blank. All right, so what we'll do is first we want to name our Google form. So I am just going to name it the title of the book. Oh, Mama Squirrel. And then if you click right here, it will just copy that up. Now I want to go back to my check for understanding part of the lesson. Now, you'll see here on the right, there's different question options. I want to be able to start with the children being able to listen to the whole book as a whole. I generally prefer to record myself and put that video in, but sometimes for sake of time or whatever, you want to grab it from YouTube. So I also want to show you how to do that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of make it like an SEL question, but give them the opportunity to view the book. So I have already looked into YouTube and found a version of the read aloud that I like. So I'm going to take that URL and I'm going to come here and insert a video. Got it right here. And I'll title the video, Oh Mama Squirrel. Okay. And now I'm going to write my question. How well did you understand the story today? So this is giving them a chance pretty much at self-assessment. And then you can label what the 1 means and what the 5 means. So I'm going to say I had difficult, or I'm actually going to change my words. I had trouble understanding the story today. Or I fully, oops, they put an extra element, fully understood the story today. Right. And this will give me a chance to post the story so the students can hear the story all in one shot. And it kind of gives them a chance to self-assess and let me know right from the start how they're feeling about their comprehension. So I'm going to go to add a question. And I'm going to take the questions right from our DOE lesson. So if you click here, it says, let's look at pages 3 through 4. So what you can do is you can take a screenshot. So I'm using a Mac, so I'm going to use Command-Shift-4. If you're using a different device, you can just Google how to take a screenshot. Now, when I do that, it's going to go right to my desktop. So when I go to the lesson, I want to insert an image. So I'm going to click right here, browse my last screenshot. Okay, it's up. I am going to take the question right from our DOE. What character does the story tell about on these pages? You can copy and paste right from the lesson. All right. Now, you can leave this as short response, but if you leave it as short response, you have to go back and grade it yourself, and the students don't get immediate feedback. However, if you put in multiple choice or check boxes, you can set it so that it grades itself and provides feedback to the students. So like I said before, I like the drop down. So I'm going to say squirrel. You can add an option. I'll say actually dog, man, or bear. So I've given 4 options, and you can make this mandatory or required for them to answer, or you don't have to. That's up to you. So this was my first question. And now I'm going to add another question. If we go to the next section, here it says, let's look at pages 22 and 23. So I'm going to do the same thing. Command Shift 4. Excuse me, I have a tickle in my throat. Get that. Now I want to pull that up. Browse. Put it in. And if we go to our next page, it will tell us the questions. What new character does this part of the story tell about? And then how does the author let you know the bear could not be real? So I'm going to copy this part and I'm going to put it here. Okay. And then again, you can choose which type of question. I'm just going to pick a different one so you can see what it looks like. So again, I'm going to put, excuse me, squirrel. Hold on. Squirrel, dog, wolf, and and again, I'm going to make that required. And let's do one last question. And we'll take it right from here. How does the author let you know that the bear could not be real? So let's paste that here. And this time I'm going to leave it as a paragraph and I'm going to require it. Okay. So this is going to be our first video on basically how to make the Google slide. And then I'll make a part 2 of how to do the settings for different things that you would want. So hopefully this helped.